Well, if you're a rental property owner in the state of Colorado, you have most likely seen the cost of your property insurance skyrocket the last few years. And if so, you're not alone. I'm Mark Cunningham with Grace Property Management. Let me share a couple things and suggestions on things that you can proactively be doing as a rental property owner to get control of this big increasing expense. Now, I'll share a couple suggestions at the end, but I received an email from one of our current owner clients, probably one of you, and you explained so well the frustrations and challenges. So let me just read this email because it does a great job of setting the stage of what is happening to us who are in the industry right now. It says, "Hi Mark, I'm one of your owners and a seasoned residential real estate investor. Sarah with Grace Management is my property manager. She's doing a great job. Great job, Sarah. She oversees the 5 single-family homes and 1 duplex that I own in the Denver metro area. I also have properties in Utah and Florida. Since purchasing my first rental property in 1985, I've encountered many unusual situations, but the current residential rental insurance issues are particularly challenging. Recently, my insurance company terminated 4 of my Colorado landlord policies because they discontinued their dwelling fire line of business. Replacing this coverage has proven to be difficult. I want coverage to have a realistic dwelling replacement value. I also want loss of rents of $500,000 in liability, which is very reasonable. I'm comfortable with a large deductible if there are significant savings in it, and after reaching out to several brokers, I've found that new quotes vary greatly in terms of dwelling coverage, deductibles, overall pricing, making it impossible to compare apples to apples. Many of the quotes are nearly double or even triple my previous rates. Thanks for the monthly videos. Curious if any of your other owners are having the same issue. I'm considering self-insuring except for liability. Do any of your other owners self-insure? Would love to hear any advice. Thank you, Susan." And Susan, no, you're not alone. This is happening all over the place. You can't really see this too closely, but this map of the United States shows different states and the premium increases. Premium increases are up dramatically. Colorado property insurance rates are among the highest in the entire United States of America. Now, there's a couple reasons for that. In 2025, on average, property insurance we're talking about here, increased 18%, and that's out in the back of several years of prior significant increases. Now, the reason they say is because we get a lot of hail in Colorado, and reconstruction costs keep increasing. Now, some of this has to do with regulations. For example, if you replace your furnace, your water heater today versus even 2 years ago, the cost of that replacement is significantly more because of some environmental requirements, and it has to be very high efficiency. That's just a hot water heater. That's just a furnace. You layer that onto all the other components of the home, and the cost of reconstruction prices has gone up significantly. Therefore, our insurance goes up significantly as well. And this is also why if you have a condo or a townhome with an HOA in it, that's why your HOA bill is going up so much, because the HOA has to have insurance as well. So that's going up significantly. And this also leads to general liability fee increases. I'll give you another example. I own a handful of rental properties in Colorado, and I have for decades. I just got my insurance bill for my general liability. Okay, I have my property insurance and then just a general liability. And I called my insurance carrier because I thought it was a mistake. I thought surely my premium could not be doubling year over year. And they said, yes, in fact it is, because the cost of litigation's gone up. The risk level has gone up so high in Colorado. So your general liability is doubling, Mark, from year to year. That's one example. Our company, Grace Management, we obviously carry insurance on our company. We are seeing our company insurance for what we do as a third-party property management company increase ridiculously amounts. I mean, we're talking doubling and more year over year after prior years of this. So this is happening all over the place. So what can you do? Well, here's a couple suggestions. Number one, you need to consider increasing your deductible substantially. Susan talked about I'd increase my deductible if it'll save me some money. Well, it's not a matter of it saving you some money. It's a matter of not costing you more money if you don't. So it's just saving. It's not saving a lot. It's just spending less on your policy. So consider dramatically increasing your deductible up to the highest amount and reducing your coverage. With my personal general liability, I cut my coverage in half just to make it a little bit more affordable. I don't like doing that, but that's the reality of investing in Colorado real estate in 2026. So consider that. Consider changing to more of just a catastrophic coverage only. Rather than layering on all these, loss of rents, broken window, graffiti, all those things add up. And you need to have some coverage, absolutely. And in the past, we would say, load up on insurance coverage, it can only help you. But it has gotten so onerous that you really have to do an analysis to determine, gosh, do I only just kind of want to have the big coverage for if it burns down or something dramatic happens, but other than that, should I just self-insure, meaning you got to write the check if something significant happens, but if you're going to self-insure, have the money set aside in an account so that if that bad thing happens, yes, you can pull money from there. So consider self-insuring. On our website, on rentgrace.com, we will have a post about this. And at the bottom of that, we will list a couple recommended agents that we recommend you reach out to as a real estate investor in Colorado and get quotes from them. I think it's time to get multiple quotes from insurance agents that are out there. So rather than just state one, because we do change these from time to time, we will keep that updated. We'll link in this video here. But if you want to jump on the website, rentgrace.com, find this blog post, we'll link to it. And at the bottom, we will have links and contact information for several insurance agents that can get you multiple quotes for your property. So if you're an owner in Colorado, I'm sorry, this is just the nature of the industry in 2026. Probably isn't going to get a lot better, but it's a requirement if you want to be a wise investor to take this seriously and proactively address your property insurance. If you're a client of ours, jump on the website. If you're considering or you need help in property management services as a tenant or as a landlord, we're happy to be a resource. Rentgrace.com. We wish you success.